You didn't take a single bite.
Thank you!
Zach.
Francis York Morgan.
Zach.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Zach?
Yes, we get it. We get it. Sure, I'll answer. Okay. It wasn't selected by default?
There you are, Zach.
Shut up.
Sleeping again?
No, I was trying to remember the controls.
Well, rise and shine. It's time for us to head back out into the chaos.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Zach?
What was the long pause for? Yes, sure. Dead chewy premonition. A blessing in disguise. Okay, sure. That's cool. Okay, that's a bit cool. 2005 summer. Oh God. Occur, Louisiana. Back in 2005, when the worst thing you had to worry about was George Bush. Oh God, the coffee.
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast. Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
Stop talking to your coffee, dude. Francis York Morgan.
Look at that, Zach. She's welcoming us with open arms.
You're so weird,
She's
York.
even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Hurry up and chow down, mister. Unless you like your breakfast stale.
What an amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here. And the name of this wonderful town, Le Carre, sounds like French to me. But what does it mean?
Look it up!
I'm the chef, David.
Okay, doesn't answer the question.
If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge. Only amateur chefs flap their gums about stuff that ain't food related.
What? Also, if you're the chef, why are you coming out here? Only amateur chefs
Did you hear
serve
that,
the
Zach?
food too.
He's a true professional.
Generally, servers do that.
You say something, mister?
No, not to you.
You know, like,
I was just talking to Zach.
Wait, staff.
Zach?
Please don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
If you say so.
In the first game, no one called him on
Never
that.
thought the FBI would ever come out to a little old town like ours.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation.
At least
Just happened
officially.
to stop by on my way to New Orleans.
Never thought there'd be a murder out here either.
Yeah.
And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now I tell you, this country's seen better days. What you reckon, mister?
Zach, he's definitely a professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome.
I can hear you, you know.
Ambivalence exists everywhere.
Folks say the killer used an axe. Hell of an old-fashioned.
Almost
choice, if
like
you
some
ask
form
me.
of raincoat killer. There's two axes right behind you.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
But shoot, I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI.
Also, what happened to not talk
I
about
only
anything
heard
but
what I
food?
heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
Please do. I appreciate it.
You just said you won't talk about anything other than food. Where's the point where I actually get to like save the game and stuff, man?
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
Well, sure. I reckon the whole town did.
Meaning?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
She's Lise Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
Okay.
The Clarkson family?
That's right.
That's right, you heard me.
You ain't seen they sign on your way in here?
Nah.
The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seal.
Who is a family seal in 2005?
They own most of the land around here, from the sugar plantations right down to the food processing plant. Yeah, I reckon they got a stake in just about everything. They even own the water tower on the edge of town, you know?
Okay.
They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
Where's the Clarkson's house?
What do you know about the Clarkson's house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad to say,
But,
but I'm gonna talk straight to you. You best steer clear of that place.
know what I mean?
That family ain't just some gang. They're a whole different kind of beast.
Okay.
They folks with real power.
Oh.
Remnants of the good old boys who shaped America in the early days.
So, racist?
Especially the head of the family, P.J. Clarkson. He's the kind of monster who goes around eating other monsters.
Good.
And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all. So don't go barging in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe or nothing.
Oh, I'll be safe. After all, this is just a flashback and a prequel to another game.
Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
I see. I'll keep that in mind.
What's local law enforcement doing, bro?
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think?
What's that now?
Now, I told you this ain't no city. We in the Bonafide Boondocks here.
Bonfire Boondocks.
They got to know how to break up fights and keep folks from killing each other when they pissed, sure. They sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart. And when that don't work, they just beat your ass.
Sometimes they skip the first part. Depends on if you're white or black.
That's the deep south for you. This murder ain't like that, though. A little kid got killed. A weird way. Like something on a TV show. The sheriff's department
Or a
ain't
video
never
game.
seen nothing like this.
What do you know about New Orleans?
Live and Let Die, Angel Heart, and The Pelican Brief. Right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans.
Okay.
They're all excellent movies, but to me they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what feels real and what doesn't.
What's your point?
What is your point?
Cat
dude?
people.
What?
That's my point. Cat people.
I'm so lost.
1982, directed by Paul Schrader.
Right, he likes old music and movies and stuff.
The crowning
He's a film
achievement
buff.
of Nastasia Kinski, the ultimate muse of the 80s.
What?
The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts. Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans and turn back into leopards.
What?
Then they can only turn back into humans again if they mutilate their lovers.
What?
I was awestruck by the sheer reality of it all.
What?
Understand? I'm talking about hyperrealism. After watching it, I felt like I just had to experience the world of cat people for myself.
So you had sex with a lady and killed her?
That's why I decided to visit New Orleans.
Okay.
Another vital element of cat people
This guy's like, oh shit, man, he's crazy.
is the presence of Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder. Oh, talk about a masterpiece. Listen carefully, David.
Oh lord.
Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie. His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder.
Cat people.
Period.
Period.
You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Okay.
Whatever you say, mister.
Okay, I'm just gonna step back a
So,
bit.
what's your point again?
I don't remember.
Never mind, don't worry about it. I already covered all the important parts.
Did you?
When you say it was like something from a TV show, what exactly do you mean?
Hey, mister. Why do you look so excited, huh?
If you couldn't tell from the previous rant, he likes TV.
Like a kid asking grandma to read him a fairy tale.
I just can't seem to keep myself away from young women who died in bizarre ways.
That's creepy.
Well, I ain't seen it with my own eyes, but folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou.
On the bayou. I love the word bayou.
And under that bridge, there was some kind of altar.
Okay, ritualistic. That's a bad sign.
An altar?
Like something they use in black magic. Something horrible.
Voodoo?
Voodoo isn't magic, it's religion.
Nah,
It's a fucking religion, you...
wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces. Scattered around the altar like.
It's like, why would you go voodoo first? Why wouldn't you say, like, necromancy or Satanism? I feel like those would be closer to what I would associate with that. Well, why would you go voodoo? It's because he's black? And voodoo was a predominantly African religion?
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Bingo, Zach.
Bingo, Zach.
This case has got our names all over it.
How can I get around town?
By the way, Mr. FBI, I ain't seen a car in the parking lot.
Okay. Am I your only guest here? You have a lot of open
How'd
tables.
you get all the way out here, huh? Don't tell me you walked.
Yeah, there was this weird squirrel that made a monkey sound.
That's
Trust
a
me.
very good question. Chef David, you've got a sharp eye. It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do
Okay.
you know why?
Because I don't have one.
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Huh.
Huh? But you with the FBI, right?
Yeah, it's sort of fucked.
Even FBI cars can be stolen.
It's not like we have different locks.
It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork.
What?
When you're eating lunch, when you're watching a movie, when you're asleep at night, when
Okay.
you're buying cigarettes at the local supermarket. Your car can be stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent.
What?
In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here. But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities.
Okay. By the way, your lobster is getting cold.
And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Another mode?
Another mode?
Want to hear the details?
Not really,
Not really, man. I want to go back to work, actually.
but I'll listen if you want me to.
Then please do.
Oh, joy.
After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans. Then, I rented a car at the airport. Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible,
Okay.
especially in California. But now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana. So, I decided on a brand new hybrid car with a fully equipped air conditioning system.
A hybrid car.
A hybrid car.
Oh yes, they're marvelous. Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars. Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we've finally entered the 21st century.
Haha, I need to reference the year in case people forgot.
Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
That's not true.
It's silent?
At first, I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its own.
We didn't have silent cars in 2005.
Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars that run purely on electricity.
Yeah. But they're super expensive,
Who
so...
knows? In a decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon Valley. I can see it now. It's the world of The Last Starfighter,
Oh yeah, Joey, another movie.
1984, directed by Nick Castle. It's famous for being the first film to utilize realistic CG, but I couldn't care less about that.
Okay.
See, I was mesmerized by the beautifully refined mech designs. It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself.
A mech?
Especially the Gunstar spacecraft. No other sci-fi movie has ever had.
Do you want to be a spaceship, dude?
So, yeah, where'd your hybrid car get stolen?
To get back to the main story now.
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and walked out of the diner. Incidentally, this diner was located at the entrance to a small town just south off the I-10.
Okay.
I went out to get back in it, but my hybrid car was nowhere to be found. I remembered exactly where I parked it, right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow.
And wouldn't you know it, there's no blue pickup truck anymore, and I can't find it.
But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished. In short, someone stole it. And in its place, they left me this.
What?
I was not expecting that.
A skateboard.
A skateboard?
I was not expecting a skateboard.
Yes. While I was sliding my lunch into my stomach, someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels. Remarkable, don't you think?
Oh, God.
So then how did you get here?
I used a skateboard.
By riding the skateboard, obviously. Why do you look so surprised? No, I couldn't ride the board very well at first.
Jesus Christ.
But by the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang of it.
Oh, Lord.
By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks.
You have nothing better to do you?
It was a journey of self-discovery. Not even I knew I had this latent talent sleeping inside me.
This summer's gonna be another hot one.
Okay.
It's supposed to get over 95 today.
That's, I mean, for this New Orleans, that's not very hot, actually.
Watch out you don't go getting heat stroke.
It was more than 95 in Chicago yesterday.
The Lise Clarkson case needs us.
But you said you weren't here to investigate that.
Don't you think so, Zach? The cat people are what guided us to New Orleans.
Except it's not, because you write about the case in the newspaper and that's why you came here.
We should be thanking Malcolm McDowell. Once we get home, let's watch Blue Thunder again.
Okay, whatever.
I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach? Zach.
Huh? What?
Searing light. These scents.
That skybox.
It's the deep south. That was a fabulous breakfast. You're the world's greatest chef.
Uh-huh. You didn't eat anything!
Mister, you didn't take a single bite.
Thank you!
Well, the tea was to die for. But I'd prefer coffee next time. What would a morning be without coffee?
A good one. Maybe you wouldn't need to drink so much coffee if you ate fucking food. Like, he went out and made you a delicious lobster breakfast. You didn't even eat it. You didn't even eat your damn chowder. I mean, it's a bit heavy for breakfast, I guess, but you've at least taken a bite. Eat some bread or something, man. Get something sour in your stomach. Cracking open the case. Okay. Oh boy. Return to York's room and review the case. Oh god. Oh lord, the frame rate. Controls. Oh god. Why did you just throw a punch? Ah! Oh, okay. That's still a thing. I can still do that weird vision thing. Oh god, this game runs like shit. Oh my. Okay. I like that. I'll say that. Oftentimes in games, when you're told to, oh, go to this place where your character knows where it is, but you, the player, don't, it's super annoying because you need to like, run around and explore. But this, it's like, okay, go back to your room, and then it shows you where the room is in relation to your current location. I like it. That is good. I actually wish more games would do that. Do I have a frickin' menu button? So right trigger is punch, right button does nothing, left trigger does nothing, D-pad nothing, B nothing, Y nothing, X is tutorial, okay. Plus allows you to enter the red room. That's not true. Plus does that. X does this. Okay, inventory. The inventory menu you can use and discard 30 items. You can carry up to 30 different items, but inventory can be expanded. You can use it with A or discard with X. Got it. Yeah, I start off with 11 items. Rubber non-lethal bullets that can be used in Mr. Alligator. So I just have a bunch of ammo, some first aid kits, some cola. It says Coke on the can! Soda in a can. Some cigarettes, lollipops! Cool. Journal. I think that's collectibles then? We're not sure what to do next. Main quests are displayed in quest tree, while side quests and free quests appear in a list. Work in progress, cleared. Got it. Can I save? There it is. Oh lord. Title screen, let's not do that. Guidebook, config, what? Okay, I couldn't figure out how to save there, so maybe I can't? Let's just do this then. Oh, good lord. So, in the original game, you had to frickin' shave.
Rouge.
Like, you had to get your suit cleaned, you had to shave, or else you got all smelly and bees would start flying around you.
Chasing it all over America.
Oh, well, okay. But
I feel like we're finally on the verge of finding something now. Don't you, Zach? I think it's about time we ordered a new briefcase. Yes,
why?
I know this one carries a lot of memories, but it's seen too much.
It needs to be, retired. Click, click.
This hole's from the shootout in Tucson. And this stain's from Miami.
Ugh. I don't want to know what sort of stains you got in Miami.
Miami. Now that was a fascinating case.
Deadly Premonition 3 confirmed.
Billy, our perp, cut his own torso right in two.
What?
Even with the help of the drugs, a feat like that still requires incredible mental fortitude. I was so impressed that I forgot I'd left my briefcase on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
I feel like your briefcase will have been submitted into evidence in that case. Yay, working mirrors!
I know, Zach, I know. Now isn't the time for a trip down memory lane.
Despite this being a flashback. Evidence organization start! Okay, come on. Saint Rouge.
An emergent drug that's been on the rise in 4 southern states. Personally, I think it originated right here in Louisiana.
I mean, if it's a red seed, I'll tell you right now, no.
And Lise Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow.
Lise Clarkson.
The 16-year-old girl who was murdered.
X.
Her body was found beneath a bridge over the bayou.
Bayou.
Along with a strange altar.
PJ Clarkson.
The powerful man who essentially controls the town of Lucare. And he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster. I doubt he'll be willing to cooperate with any law enforcement, Zach.
Evidence organized. Okay. I think I like this way a bit better than the profiling from the first game. We'll see how it works in a non-tutorial setting.
I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on our way here.
Damn it, York!
The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay.
In other words, this year. because this game takes place 2005.
For a movie being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic.
Really? I normally don't associate artistic with, Michael Bay. Hey, I just want to check something real quick. The Island, 2005 film. When did that actually come out? Okay. Movie came out July 11th, 2005, so this game takes place in the summer of 2005, so it makes sense. But that means this game does take place at the bare minimum July 12th.
An experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama. It was art house sci-fi.
Again, I don't associate Michael Bay with art house, but okay.
That director's going to change the history of art house films.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Are you following me here? This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did.
Oh,
this
wow.
is a turning point, Zach.
Wow.
You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history.
Oh, trust me. It's history, alright.
Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line.
So either Swery really likes Michael Bay, or he's really making fun of Michael Bay.
A genre known as island movies. I sure like the sound of that. Don't you, Zach?
No. Housekeeping. You want me to fluff your towel? Answer the door. Why is that a mission? Is that necessary? Is that honestly necessary? Link board has been unlocked. What? I can't do anything here, so whatever. Fridge! Who has this type of fridge in a hotel room? Is this a save? Yes. Because you call the FBI and say, "Hey, brah, I need to save the game." In this game, you can use phones to save your progress. Phones are located inside certain facilities and around town and can be used whenever you wish. Saving often will definitely help your investigation go more smoothly. Also, just realized, this song is from the first game. Like, they use the same music. Also, who has this in a hotel room? That's just... I don't know, I would not want to wake up in the morning, turn in the corner and see this there. Like, that would spook me. Spooky. Why can't I run? Toolbox. You can use toolbox to store items and take them back out later. You can only hold so many items in your person. And you can only use the toolbox. Okay, so the toolbox should have an infinite inventory. Sleeping bag. It's cheap, so it breaks easily. What? Wait, there's paralysis and poison? What? Okay, I don't need this many bullets. Like, that seems excessive to have 200 bullets in my inventory. Okay. And mirror?
I'm very satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach. And it's even got a security box. What else could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
What? Okay, I was about to say, can I change my clothes here? Okay. You can use the closet to change clothes and send clothes out for dry cleaning. Wear the same clothes for a long time, they'll become dirty. So make sure you clean them regularly and properly groom yourself. Do note that when you send one outfit out for dry cleaning, you won't be able to wear it again. Because that's how that works. I start off with $600, not bad. Sure. Okay, I'll stop there. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video. If you liked the video, do the thing, does the thing, lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.